National League Bromley vs Solihull Moors prediction, team news, lineups preview. Bromley and Solihull Moors will be bidding for a first-ever experience in the EFL when they meet in the National League playoff final on Sunday afternoon. These two teams finished in 3rd and 5th position respectively during the regular season, Bromley accumulating 5 more points than their opponents. Match preview. Less than a month ago, Bromley and Solihull were squaring off for an appearance at Wembley Stadium in the FA Trophy semi-finals, the latter emerging victorious on that occasion by a 2-1 scoreline. A final with Gateshead is to come next weekend. Yet for now, Solihull are solely focused on trying to earn a first-ever appearance in League Two, the same target as their opponents. Bromley have had a top 7 spot in the grasp for some time. And with Chesterfield clear at the top of the table, and Andy Woodman's side have had some leeway during the run-in. To their credit, just 2 defeats were posted during their final 11 matches, including a 3-0 win over Solihull soon after the FA Trophy disappointment, with finishing in 3rd place enough to secure a semi-final playoff spot. Woodman would witness his team come through with a 3-1 victory over Altrincham, overturning a deficit at half-time to eventually run out convincing winners. However, that was nothing compared to how Solihull upset the odds to thrash runners-up Barnet on away territory as they bid to achieve the greatest season in the club's history. Solihull scored at regular intervals to run out 4-0 winners at the Hive, backing up their 4-2 triumph over FC Halifax Town 3 days earlier. With 5 wins from their last 6 matches, Andy Wing's side have built up a head of steam, yet this is a team that conceded 62 times during the regular campaign. This is also a club that lost in the 2021-22 playoff final to Grimsby Town. That experience still in the memory as they bid to break new ground. Team news. With Ben Krauhaus' an early injury withdrawal during the semi-final, Lewis Dennis appears in line to start for Bromley. Miles Weston was Bromley's hero against Altrincham, scoring twice after the break, and the veteran is in line to feature in a deeper role to Dennis down the right. As for Solihull, Kyle Morrison was required to replace Jay Ben at half-time against Barnet, and he could be handed a recall in the middle of the backline. Jack Stevens will hope to retain his spot ahead of Joss Labadie, who has replaced him in the quarter-final and semi-final, respectively. Tavin Campbell has been a revelation in the playoffs, having a direct hand in at least half of Solihull's 8 goals, and he will retain his spot down the center of the attack. Bromley possible starting lineup: Smith, Webster, Grant, Reynolds, Weston, Arthurs, Charles, Agiteo, Dennis, Cheek, Whiteley. Solihull Moors possible starting lineup: Hayes, Clark, Morrison, Whitmore, Newton, Osborne, Maycock, Sabara, Stevens, Shade, Campbell. We say, Bromley 2-1 Solihull Moors. Although there is an argument that Solihull have since become favourites, this still feels like a true 50-50 contest. In a Wembley showpiece, especially at this level, anything can happen. And we are backing Bromley to edge a nervy game by the odd goal in 3. Thanks for your watching. Don't forget to click the subscribed button and hit the bell icon for more.